Only one thing I had left. Hey, what's up, Amelia? Hey, friends, how are you doing? I need to clean the glasses because that is important to see. So hang on with a sec here. Happy. There we go. Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, I'm really tired tonight. Hey, friends, how's it going? I'm good. I'm feeling so much better. A little bit tired. It's late, it's like 10:24, 10:23. Thank you for the hearts. You see your Mo up there? I know I should turn the lights off. It looks cool with the moon. I cleaned today actually. There. And I got the little what's the other little light over here, but it gets real bright. See, now you got the moon. That's better, right? There you go. Yours, huh? Yours? For real? For real? Hey Nancy, how you doing? What's up, Santa girl? Hey, that lucky unlucky gal. What's up? Welcome in, friends. Marshy! What's up, Mass? Double D's teas. What's going on? I'm trying to read all the friends. I know I missed you, a few of you. Proud Mom, what's going on? Hey, friends. So it is Monday night. I kind of have a case of the Mondays. You know how that goes, where you're just like, you're there, but you're not there. I think because I've been doing so much. But here we are. We're going to go live and we'll chat a few minutes and then we will take a look. I'll turn the lights on and everything. First of all, before we get started, everybody drop some happy birthdays for Grammy Petals. It's her birthday. What's up, Daisy? How you doing? What is up? Oh man, today was busy. You guys, have to tell you the funniest thing. So we have like one of those like it's not per se a bin store, but it's like a. I mean, I guess it's like a. You know how they have the return pallet things? I feel like my eyes are closed. I'm gonna turn this other light on. Yeah, that's better. You know the return. You're good. Oh, good. I'm a little hot. It's a little bit warm today here. Um, I guess they're like. I guess they're like pallet box stores. Anyway, I went to it today, and it was like a $3 day. I don't ever find anything good there. I have to go like the first day. I think it's $8, and sometimes I'll find like tech stuff. So I went there and I have my gloves on because their bins can get kind of gross. And then they always have like because it's wood, so you might get a splinter. So I'm just sorting away, minding my own business. What did I buy there today? Oh, I bought like some, the K-pop band BTS. I bought some of those cards, but my daughter's like, they're fake, Mom. These, I didn't know they were fake. I mean, I should have known. Anyway, I got some of those to give her. She don't want them. Anyways, so I'm sorting. All of a sudden, I look, and it's Amazon returns basically is what it is. Yeah, somebody's wiener. Someone's wiener. I was actually surprised because they're like, I know the owner of it, and they're like a super family friendly type business. And I was really surprised that they actually had that in their business. Yeah, it was kind of, but it was funny. Funny not to share. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? Welcome in, welcome in. So I'm Dee. We are the D Archivist, the Insomniac Club. I've been streaming for 127 days in a row on Whatnot. What's up, CPU? Hey, Dark. Is it Dark Teeth? Hello. The road less traveled. All right, let me open up my Whatnot. So I usually sell vintage decor, and then I have, it was pretty funny. I took a video so I could send it to Not Stifler's mom, but I can't send it through Whatnot because they screen for those kind of videos. So I just sent her a picture of it on Instagram. She'll just laugh. Um, that's the first time ever. I've been going there for about 4 years. I've never seen anything like that. But I was trying to think what I found there. Last time I went there, I got a thermal printer for $8. Yeah, it was missing the power cable, but I got it to work. I just gave it to somebody who needed one. It wasn't any kind of like big brand or anything like that. Um, I think it was like a Jaden, but it was an older model. Yeah, but it had the roll. Why did he do that? I don't know. I don't think the owner saw it. I actually put it in a box and I handed it to the manager and I said, I don't think, because there's kids there. I said, I don't think you want this in your pallets over here because, I know you guys are real family friendly. And then the owner was like, hey, thanks. I appreciate that. And he did. He threw it away because he don't want that in his business. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. What's up, A&M? Welcome in. Welcome. Hey, totally, Lisa. What's going on? Queen Slay. All right, I'm just getting logged in. Not logged in, but just opening up the stream page. So, there we go. No, 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 no. It was like a rubber one. Yeah, no, not a real one. Oh, I'm sorry if you misunderstood that. Yeah, no, no, no. Just it was inside the bin. I guess it did sound like that, huh? No, I'd probably punch someone in the face for that one because that would not be okay. Okay, there we go. I had to just for whatever reason I couldn't load up my browser page. Karen, how you doing? Hey, Snoop. Tote Boat. That's a cute name. Yeah, that would have been. I don't know. What would you have done? Oh man, Maple, what's up? I did get something kind of cute. Actually, I did not get it there, but look how cute this is. So when I have to go on a little break or something, which I never take a break, but if I run a Gibby or something, I think I'll have this because this is how I feel about you guys. It's kind of cheesy though, but it's so cute. Can you read it? It says, "You are very dear to me," and it's got a deer on it. It's just, I don't know, it's Gans, but I was like, that is so cute. Isn't that cute? So I thought I could have that up there when I'm taking forever to enter something. Yeah, so mushy. That's so me. Yeah, just cute, huh? It's so, like, you could totally make it. It's just a piece of wood. And then they made it look like, yeah, they made it look like, shit, what's it called? Like a collage, decoupage kind of thing. Yeah, just fun. You can't spell today? You know what? It's all right. I mean, I'm not grading any tests today. I might not be able to see I can't see the screen the last couple days. I mean, I can see it, but it's just a little bit blurry. I wish the font was a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. I did hack OBS and figure that out with Whatnot, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I always say I'm gonna go live again with OBS the way I figured it out because I can multicast and I can make it work like the phone so that I'll get views on YouTube. Yeah, such a nerd. But I figured out how to screen record the chats for my coffee talk at the same time as I multicast and use two different which we'll see what it does. I'm going to test it out tomorrow. Hi, Naked. All the friends hanging out. So let's see what's going on. I don't know. Tonight I was thinking of hanging out and just chatting a little bit. If you guys want me to scan, I will totally scan, or I'll do some doorables. I loaded up my bin because I realized even though I was sick like all week, I still did kind of long shows. Oh, hey, I see your name there. So tomorrow morning is when I do my chat, but we could just talk about whatever. Right now I won't like go into detail like how to do something, but it's totally cool. We could, if you guys have tomorrow morning, I have a show I host here on Whatnot. It's called Coffee Talk, and we talk about Whatnot, and we network and we support each other, and you know, it's a really great time. And then you could go there, and I could show you how to do stuff, right? And then when I do my selling shows, I don't answer Whatnot questions because that's my selling time. But tonight I don't want to spend a long time talking about it, but if you have a question, absolutely. We did this chat show like 2 weeks ago and it ended up being 4 hours. 4 hours. What's up, Detroit? Hello, Pixie Dust Goodies. That's a cute name. Okay, let me read your name so I get it. Heightened Normal Designs. Did I say that right? Yo, it's Tom. Wait, is it Tom? Space Ghetto. What's up? Tom, that picture. Like, I'm never going to forget it. I love it. It's great. I know. Remember Tom? What was Tom's last name? Does anyone remember? You chose like you didn't get all the letters though. Yeah, but you know what? It's hard when I'm reading the letters, sometimes it's really hard when they're longer. But I still don't give up. I'll give it a couple of shots. So I got it right on. Tina! Tina! Hey, Vintage Alley, how you doing? Nate, what's up? I have no idea. He's just Tom from MySpace guy. Yeah. Wish we could at least capitalize. I know. So when I first started Whatnot, my name was not D Archivist. Deedle D. That's one of my nicknames, right? My old boss was Tweedledum, the boss, and I was Tweedledee. Oh, word vomit. Yeah. How you doing, Tina? What's up? Tina Cornell Chapo. Word. Yeah. My name was D Archivist, one word. And every time I went to a show, like when I first started, people were like, "Oh, hi." And then you can see them because they'd be on camera. Dear? What'd you call you, dear? And it's sweet, but I'm like, no, it's D. And they're like, ugh, I kept calling it D, what would they say? Dearkavist. So I was like, I got to put I don't like the underscores at all, but I had to put it in there. Had I been able to capitalize, then maybe. Yeah, it didn't sound good. It didn't sound good at all. So once I had maybe 2 or 3 shows, and I asked Whatnot, can we change the name? So back then you could go in your profile and change it, but because I emailed them, they just wrote me back directions how to do it. I'm dandy as a duck. Thank you. How are you? This fine evening. Oh, about the same. Yeah, about the same. A little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting here and I was in shop 801 lane, and it was pretty funny, but I was starting to fall asleep. She has a really good voice. It's really like sultry, CG, what's up? Hey, Select Grade Luxury. I better put this thing away because I'm flipping it in my hand. What's going on? My business used to be baby wearing treasures since we made kid feathers. Oh, took a break and rebranded. I like the Naked Maple. It fits you, Maple. She does have ASMR on point. Plus, she's fun. The chat is great there. Yeah. Teethers. Oh. She was doing Build a Bag, and she did a voiceover that was like so good. She put her microphone up there. Yeah, it's good. But it was making me fall asleep. I was like sitting there and I'm like, I should just fall asleep on my stream. I did actually one night. One night I fell asleep. Oh, I don't think I have my sleeping mask over here. That were you last night? You were fading in and out? I know you hung out. And then where did we raid to last night? I already forgot. We raided over to I don't know. It's like a blur sometimes. We raided over to Lynette one night. Isn't that terrible? I forget. You guys don't remember. Oh my gosh. I forgot. I gotta write it down again. Julie, hello. Hey, Lime Squeeze. Gosh, who did we raid? I feel like it was Lynette, but that might have been the night before. We're just hanging out chatting over here at like, oh my gosh, it's like 10:30. Yeah, we're just having a mellow night. feeling like relaxing. Julie, I never. Where are you located? I know I bought stuff from you. I mean, you're West Coast or East Coast? Oh, that's right. You are West. Okay. Yeah, that's why you're still up. Sandy, oh my goodness. Hi. You got bronzed here on someone's show earlier? Well, I was taking a nap. That's awesome. That's happened before. Okay, so like I cooked dinner and everything with my family, and my daughter made dinner today. It was so good. And I was just so tired, and like about 6, like I eat early, like 4 or 5 o'clock. So right around 6:30, I was just dozing off. I took a nap, and then all of a sudden I heard, "D, you got the bronze here." I was dying laughing. You think you logged off before you rated you last night? Tina, I saw your name filtering through a couple times, and I asked you something, but you didn't respond, and I knew you were sleeping. Hmm. They scared the crap out of me though. And then my husband heard the phone. He goes, "What was that?" I go, "I got the gold. I got the bronze tier." It was funny. This is a English tea Tetley with a little tiny bit of oat milk in it, a little bit of vanilla. I'll drink tea pretty much every night and morning. Yeah, I just love it. It's so good. It's actually I still have the damn tea bag in here. I forgot to take it out. Let's see what I have over here. Yeah, I forgot to take it out. It's okay because I only use it in for like leave it in for 5 or 6 minutes. Oh, you remember me saying about the Tina come get some ham from Napoleon Dynamite? Never drink and whatnot. It's expensive. Oh my gosh, yes. That's why we play Pictionary and I tell you to come in with a cocktail. Yeah. You made the mistake of getting in the recliner. Okay, I have like a rule in my house. So Friday night and Saturday night is like family night. And then I always go on super late. If I sit on that couch, it's so comfortable. I'm out. I'm like a 90-year-old. I'm out. Forget it. It's cozy. Because I got like all my pillows, my blankets. It's just so nice. Yeah. And then my husband knows I do my show, so he like will wake me up and he's like, "Babe, are you gonna do your show? Aren't you supposed to do your show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what time is it?" And he's just like, "It's 10 o'clock." But tonight I didn't get to take a nap. I was just kind of like, blah. You know how it is when you're just like doing all the stuff. I just finally went and washed the dishes because I don't like to leave the dishes in there. Who got the bronze? Butterfly kiss. You had, yeah, he did the same. Yeah, I mean, my daughter cooked today. That was so nice because I really didn't feel like it. It was one of those kind of days. And she's also a teenager. So she cooked. And then, of course, she doesn't cook and clean. I cook and clean like when I'm doing it. So it's kind of a mess. But, I'll let her cook. It's fine. I washed everything up and put it in the sink. And then it's all clean now. What's up, Todd? How you doing? I'll fall asleep watching a show, dream about helping the seller at her house, then wake up with my phone saying, "It's too hot." Right? Because your phone gets hot, huh? Amanda Panda, hello. You know what's really funny? I do that too. I had a dream the other day, though. I had a dream I was like at some seller's house. I don't remember who it was, though. And they lived like in LA. You know you are on Whatnot too much when you dream about Whatnot. Yeah. I actually had a really cool dream about Whatnot when I first started Whatnot. Like I never am going to tell anybody the dream because part of it came true and the other part of it's going to come true. Yeah, it was it's pretty crazy. And there was like 3 parts of it. And the other part was I had a Whatnot van with all kinds of like toys and stuff and I was selling. Yeah. It was pretty cool. And I remember, like, because I asked Whatnot to like do a wrap on my car, and they said propose it to us, but I didn't. They probably would have done it, but I didn't. Now I'm like, I'm glad I didn't do that. I didn't want that all over my car. Yeah, that would have been funny though. Maybe if I get more into sports cards, I'll do it because there's a lot of sports card people around here. Actually, I met 2 people today that have electronics businesses nearby, and they want to be sellers on Whatnot. So I'm gonna help them. Yeah, as long as it doesn't compete with me, I don't mind. But I don't care. I mean, no one's really competitions, so to speak. DM Whatnot on the run. I know. I went to the auto show. Oh, so yesterday I went to the auto show in Orange County, and Terwin, hi. They have the cute. Have you guys seen this thing? What is that? I guess it's a VW bus. Oh, it's so cool. That's so cool. That would be a cool Whatnot car. That would be really cool. I used to tell them a long time ago they should have like in each territory they should have like one of those Whatnot buses and then go to all the flea markets, try to get like people to come and shop on Whatnot, get a booth. You need a QR code for Whatnot? Oh, do you do that, Naked Maple? You know you could get a QR code right in your Whatnot. You could just pull it off the page. They already make one for you. Glass Junkie, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, friends. We're just kind of shooting the breeze right now. Let's tag Glass Junkie. Did you have a nice show? I hope you had a good show. Everybody give Glass Junkie 916 a follow. Oh, you mean burned in wood? Oh yeah, I saw that. I want to get one of those. You're gearing up, Todd. You're gonna do your first show? Oh gosh, you guys are okay now? You do sublimation stuff, Tinkers. Oh, that's awesome. Everybody give Todd _A_ Stowe. Is it gonna be under your name? Yeah, the hurricane is yeah. Follow everybody. That hurricane is pretty scary. Hopefully everybody stays safe if you're affected by it. I know a lot of resellers are leaving town. They pack their stuff up and they split. But a lot of people are staying and riding it out because, you know, they've been through it so many times. So I'm just hoping that everybody will be okay. Hopefully by the time it hits land, it won't be as bad. I think it's predicted to be like a 3. I don't know too much about them, but I just know that's what they're predicting because it's kind of veering. It's veering right through the middle of the state, so it's weather, so we can't do much. It's still a 5, huh? Where is it at? Still in the Gulf of Mexico? Yeah, I was looking at NOAA, just kind of seeing, you know. I mean, I'm in California. I'm totally away from that. Landfall in Tampa. Oh, it's already, yeah, because it's going to be on Wednesday, right? I know Philly Flipper said he was catching a plane. He was getting out of town, and people were telling him like empty half of the swimming pool, but hopefully, I don't know what he did. I know he made some YouTube videos. Very, very caring. I know I have to reach out to my cousin. She's been in like, I don't know how many, a ton. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would leave too. Stuff, but still. Yeah, I was gonna say my cousin said she's boarded up and gonna ride it out. She's been in every single one has hit her house or taken it out. So she's like, she moved and her house is up. She has like a 3-story, but it's up pretty. Yeah, school's canceled. But it's only supposed to hit Florida, right? Yeah, that's what they're saying, but there's always a chance. There's always a chance that I mean, I don't know. There's always a chance it goes down towards Cuba, hopefully. I mean, we don't want to see anything happen in Cuba, but still. Yeah. I'm not a weather person, but I can read that map to see what it's doing. My husband, he's like, that's his thing he's into. She's in Crestview area. It's not moving south, so it's staying like right across, straight across, huh? I think you rated a lady last night. She ran a really nice antique. Oh yeah, you know who it was? Um, she's sweet. It was Emmy Cat. That's who we rated last night. Yeah, she ran that beautiful cake dish for $1. I think Cat got it. Cat got it. That was a good deal because that thing was. That was very sweet. Yeah, that's who it was. Emmy Cat. This thing is massive, huh? Oh shit. Well, stay safe and. Oh, she does. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't. I know that. Okay, you guys. I remember I worked in I mean, living there and going there is totally different, right? But I worked in the beauty industry, so I was a national sales manager. So I traveled across the country and I would do like ride alongs with my sales reps. And I went to Florida for the first time with my sales rep right after Punta Gorda, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe the devastation. It was probably like maybe a couple of days after it had happened, and it was, I don't know, maybe a week, I'm going to say. And I remember the big light poles by the highway, well, the freeway, because you don't pay for those. And they were bent in half, and there were like 4 or 5 boats stacked on each other. I have pictures somewhere. I never, I was like, oh my gosh, that happened from that. But like Fort Myers, I think it was like really trashed. I don't know what year that was. Had to be 04, 05, somewhere in there, or 03. I don't know. I went there a few times during that time, but it was pretty crazy to see that kind of devastation. Hurricane Charlie, right? Oh, 2 months before that, 24. Okay. It was crazy. My friend Leah and her whole family lived there. She was one of my uh, my educators for the company I worked for. Yeah, and then I was like, um, I was there during another one that hit, and we were like the last plane out. And then that happened another time. We were the last plane out when there was a tornado in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That was scary. That was scary. They just took a chance. I don't know how our pilot said, "Hey, we're going to take off," because they had us in the bathroom because they have storm shelters in there. And I'm just like, I'm from California. We have earthquakes. Get me the hell out of here. But we all had to wait. And then they got us in the plane really quick. And because the tornado had turned a little bit, we were able to take off. But then the tornado like came down and I guess damaged the airport quite a bit. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember that. I have tons of pictures of like 5 boats stacked on each other. So I know what my friend went through just because I saw her house. It was so bad. I mean, they had to pretty much redo everything. And so now this one is probably the fourth one I think that they've been hit by. So now they have it like all boarded up, but they don't have a bottom floor on their house. That's like their garage. So they've emptied everything. And her mom's pretty old, so they're on like the top floor of that house. But that house is like not by a lake, or she's a little bit further up, but still. So all I can say is try to stay safe as you can. And I know there's lots of whatnotters that are in that area as well. TRG, what's going on? Hey, Dala. What's up, Wonder Just, right? Yeah, so, we have a lot of friends on Whatnot, so let's hope everybody rides it out okay, right? We're just hanging out chatting tonight. Gonna do a real low key. I appreciate that raid there. Oh, hold on, let me see. Yeah, I saw. Tell me something good, you guys. What else is going on? You're almost to 8K followers. Woohoo! You just got power back after 10 days? Wow. Wonderlust. It's a long time. Well, I'm glad you're okay. You're about 8 to 10 miles from the Gulf. If we flood, I'm looking for Noah's Ark to get on because, yeah, Florida will be a goner. I know. Griff, what's going on? Oh, in South Carolina? I know there's a seller that's my friend on here. She hasn't gotten power yet. Actually, I texted her today to ask her because I had to email Whatnot because she can't get online or anything. The party has arrived. Woot woot. Yeah. Thank you, Wonderlust. We have our friends in the chat that are in Florida. I'm in California, so I'm not dealing with any of that. We've had a couple of earthquakes last couple of days, but I haven't felt them myself. Curly Q, what's up? Our weather, it's weather. It's what it does. Now you can just hope, have a lot of faith that it's not going to dissipate, that's for sure, but have a lot of faith that it's going to do something, not cause as much damage. You're just going to float. Yeah. Yep. Get a little boat. But at that point, I don't think a boat's going to help. I think it's going to cause more problems. What's up, Bria? How you doing? Hey, edit room. Yeah, I'd be freaking out. I'd be getting the hell out of there. But everybody does what they gotta do. Like, oh, what's up, Shop 801? Welcome in, you guys. What's going on? Thank you for the thank you for the raid. I'm doing good. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. All right, what's up? How was the ASMR? How was your ASMR? It is a brothel. Welcome in. I was just telling the story about what I found at the Goodwill bins today. Do I have a keyboard? I do have a keyboard. Right here. What do you want me to do to it? Oh, that kind of keyboard. No, I don't have that kind of key. I have that kind of keyboard in my shed. What did I find? A thing about that long. That was like a sleeve that had veins in it. Yeah. I had never found anything like that. I gave it to the owner. I'm like, yeah, I don't think you want this here because it's like not a bin store. It's like an Amazon return kind of store. Yeah, it was all, I didn't touch it. I just saw it. I got a box and scooped it up and I put like, I found some, I didn't finish telling the story. I kind of threw some stickers in there and then I put the thing and I took it over to the guy. No, I think it was sealed, or the lady. And I said, I don't think you want this over here because there's a bunch of kids right here and they're about to probably start playing with the stuff in there. I was going to buy it, but I didn't want it. It was like $8 a day. It wasn't worth it. T-Swan, you still have the damn picture. God, that would be terrible. I'd be kicked off showing it, so I can't show it. But there's a video of it, and I sent it to Not Stifler's mom. Did you buy that? Thank you for the raid, Brooke. I really appreciate it. Make sure you're following Shop 801 Lane if you aren't already. I'm sure you guys are. She got some pretty good deals. She does some pretty good ASMR. I think I might have fallen asleep tonight. I think I might have fallen asleep. It's officially Zach's birthday. He's 25. Who's Shop 801 Lane? Oh, did I say the wrong name? No, I know. I know. Happy birthday to Zach. Whoa. Gee Wilsey, you got the bronze tier unlocked. What is up? That's awesome. Shop 801 Lane. So who got one of those bags? 25. Gosh, that was a great age. That was 25 years ago. Having a little tea tonight. Yeah, we were just gonna chat. You got 111 eyeballs? Ooh, what kind of eyeballs? They're not as nice as my feet. I got these from Brooke. I got these in her Buy It Now. Look at them. They got veins in them. But I painted them. I had to paint the toenails though. Are they cute? I love them. I love them. Sometimes when I'm selling up here, I did almost paint them. I'm ready to try a different color. Come on, Kiefer, smell them. He gifted you. You know what? I did she had a picture of them, right? No, glow in the dark would be good though, huh? Unfriending now. Don't worry, I got my Santa boots. You might like those better. I have a foot fetish. You guys don't know that? I'm kidding. When I got these, I didn't know they had these veins in them. I thought they were like some kind of strap. You can't really see it. Look, you can't see it. See the vein in it? It's so gross. It's so gross. Okay. I don't know. I was like, does it have 6? No, it has 5. I did think it did. Don't worry, I got her tonight. She's here. Yeah, she's my favorite because She dusts all the antiques here. What's up, Peacock? How you doing? These are from Temu. All AI extra toes. I mean, they're starting to grow on me. I kind of like the vein. I have a thing for veins now. No, it's not a pen. This is I haven't named her yet. I actually need to name her. These were from Amazon. Okay. Amazon toes. I haven't named her yet. I don't know. We didn't name her yet. She's not I'm missing Amy K, the vegan. I have an Amy K, the vegan doll. I don't know where she went. She's somewhere. Oh, Amazon or yeah, Belinda. I don't know. Does she look like a Belinda? Sylvia. I don't know. Like, she's gonna dust all my antiques when I do Jan. There you go, Jan. Okay, Margaret. Oh, Margaret. Yeah, she has a lot of hair. We heard as soon as we came on. You and the veins. So you heard. Do a poll. Okay, let's see what names. Cindy, Cynthia. Yeah, I don't know. Look at her face, and then I'll. I mean, she has a pretty face. Fake Jan. She don't like that one. No, it's not a pen. It's a stick. I made it. Oh, now I can't get it back in her hole. Yeah, there. No, it's just a dowel. Becky, Lori, Tina. Oh, I like Tina. Taylor. No, I have Taylor here already. Have you seen Taylor? I have Taylor Swift up there. Gertrude. Oh, I got it. You know what her name is? I'm going to name her right now. You want to know what her name is? Because it's Summer's Eve. Her name is Griselda Masson Gilda Duche. That's her name. That's it. That's it. That's her name. Yes, that's her name. Oh, Becky with the good hair, right? That's her name. That's her name. I know. I think when I was like 20-ish, my hair was long like that. And I had big hair. I actually just showed Bolt a picture with my big hair. Did you? Griselda Massengilda Duche. Yeah, that's her name. She totally looks like it. Yeah, that's it. I know, and then it gets flat as we get older, right? It is about, that's what he said. Hmm. Yeah. If you know, you know. I actually had this friend, and we frequent the bar a lot. And one night we were at this bar in Hollywood, and it was like a bougie bar. And she met this guy, and she's like, I got to get rid of this guy. He will not leave me alone. And I mean, she's cute, dressed up. We were out. We were having a good time. So his friend like comes over, and I was talking to him, but not just like a business thing. And so, and no, not a brothel. So my friend tells the guy, because he's asking her name, hey, Dana. Oh my gosh, wait. Draz, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Olga, hello. Follow Draz. She does some great shows, great chat shows. There we go. We'll follow. Anyway, she tells the guy she called me a different name, not my name. And so she says, he asked her, what's your name? And she's like, because her name was Dana. And she says, Griselda Massengilda Duche. So that name goes back and it means something. The guy was like, wow, that's such a beautiful name. Thank you, thank you. You're doing books and DVDs. You guys, I didn't know you did the DVDs. Awesome. That's good to know. It was pretty funny. So, wherever Dana is today, I'm sure she's laughing her butt off. Yeah. I know your name is Dana too. I was telling a story about my friend. Because this is Griselda Massengilda Duche. Hello, people. Uh, you normally don't do those? Yeah. I have DVDs. I was gonna do a couple shows, but I'm like, I just donated them. Yeah. I'm glad you had a good show. Well, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you, Brooke, for the raid. I'm being kind of lazy tonight. Do you guys want me to scan, or do you guys want to see something? I know I shouldn't ask, but we can hang out and chat. I don't really care. Want to do a poll? Let's do a poll. We all like the poll. We all like the poll. Oh, what not? What did you give me tonight? Interesting. Okay, I didn't even look at YouTube tonight. All right, let's do a poll. You bought storage lockers with a bunch of them in it. Yeah, and then you need to run those. I bought some on here and got some good deals. So let's do a little poll. Question idea. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11. Okay. I can't even see. I wish the font was bigger. Okay, I did a really easy poll. Ideas. Chat, hangout, bin shop. I'm pretty easygoing. I will scan if anybody really wants me to scan. You can look in my bite now. I have about 400 items. I just added a bunch of stuff. There's like Doorables. There's Bitty Pop Funkos. There is a lot of vintage glass. Some antique glass. Yeah. That was way better than my girlfriend's name and mine. Oh gosh, the Shanique one. Yeah. You were singers traveling to rest your voices. Oh, yeah, I know you do a lot of fabric and crafts. I know I've been to your shows before, but it's been a while because I know how long have you been on Whatnot? You've been on Whatnot like a year and a half, right? Yeah, my cousin used to use that name, and I was just like, no, you can't do that. And it's from that show. Well, friends, what's going on? Yeah, today. So today I did that. I got a. Oh, came on August 22. Okay. So I was October 2022, but I actually was on the app before that. Somehow my account shows February 2022, but I think I was just around July. Thinking back to like when I started like browsing this crazy selling since November. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I watched a YouTuber, ADH Dave, talking about it, Harry Tornado, and somebody else. I was trying to remember who the other. It was a lady, and they were talking about Whatnot, and then they went on it, and then they left Whatnot, and then I kind of came in around that time. I don't think it was. I don't think it was Danny. It might have been, but I think she came. She came to Whatnot after me, and then she left. Um, and now she's doing her own thing. A lot of people are doing like their own thing now, but they kind of come. I think they come back. Yeah, I know a few sellers. They all kind of went to Vegas and they met with her. They went to her shop, but I don't think she has her shop anymore. Yeah, I couldn't remember who the girl was. It wasn't. It might have been. Hmm. I don't think it was Crazy Lamp Lady, but it might have been one of them too. Actually, it was like some other lady. Anyway, so that's how I signed up through them, through ADH Dave. And now it's like 2 years later, and a lot of hours invested, but it's so much fun. I really love Whatnot. Okay, we got chat hangout. That's totally cool. So where are you guys located at? You could put West Coast, East Coast. You don't, or Midwest. You don't have to write like your state. Yeah. Let's see. Let me pull this up. I feel like I still have sunglasses on my head from today. You're in the Bay. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in Cali, Seattle, Boise. Oh nice. Oh, I think I was gonna sneeze right there. Let's go. How did you guys find Whatnot? South Carolina? H. Buckley. She does sell on a different platform, but she was on Whatnot for a little while. She came over here. Yeah. Atlanta. Oh, you are? You're east of LA? Oh, nice. Oh, wow. You came here from Dagny and CLL. Oh, that's cool. I was saying this the other night. Crazy Lab Lady. I found her before I knew she was the Crazy Lamp Lady. Yeah, so I used to watch her do the the gold oh shit, you know what I'm talking about. When she would look for like relics and things. Metal detecting. And I used to see her doing that and I was like, "Oh, she's really interesting." I liked her channel. And then next thing I know, I saw like, yes. And then the next thing I know, I saw like an ad with her pink short hair. I remember seeing that, and that was like 10 years ago. I don't think I've ever told her that, but I know she comes to my streams sometimes. Oh, Bolo Buddies. Yeah, Courtney. Yeah, because a lot of them, I used to watch them too back. I really didn't watch. I would just like listen while I'm packing or doing something else. And I didn't do YouTube way back then. Started watching Jocelyn and NC Picker before he changed his name. Yeah, same thing. Roseberry really accept the royal court. Oh, really? I wonder if you know Melinda on here. Be a Kind Human? Because I don't know if she did stuff with the Rose Parade too. She'll be coming in here in a minute. She usually comes in about this time. Yeah, Melinda. Her family like did stuff. Maybe they shared a parking lot with them because they had like a real estate company in Pasadena. You'll be like, oh, she's my cousin. Yeah, B_A_kind_human. Yeah, she's on here. She's not a seller. Okay. Do you have a mom named Melinda? Oh, that would be funny. No, because she has a son. I think she has a son, yeah. But that's funny. She probably knows him. It was Diane? Oh, okay. But maybe she knows. Pasadena's like 23 miles from me, but it's like, you know how small town is? Small town, people know people, you know? That's funny. Let's tag her. She might still be working or something right now. Let's see. I have to put her name in. Let's see. There she is. Yeah. Yeah, Pasadena is about 23 minutes, 23 miles from my house. Yeah, it's fairly close. Because I used to live in Burbank. That's where I kind of was from. I don't say my city on here because I stream to YouTube, but I'm in LA. Yeah, I'll say that for certain reasons. Let me check YouTube right now. What's up, Cincy? How you doing? Were you over on YouTube? Were they behaving? It's probably quiet. It's been quiet lately because I haven't. What's up, Cincy? There we go. I have to go back and fix that. Okay. What's up, Django? How you doing? Hey, Ely. No, yeah. When I don't do shorts, it's dead. But if I start doing more shorts, I'll get like a lot of people in there, and then the comments they're pretty much crazy. Yeah, they're pretty crazy. Almost like not okay. uh, yeah, good old California, right? That's crazy. That let's see if she comes in. Oh, your mom worked for the city. Now I see. Yeah, isn't that crazy? So you see a lot of people like when they started, and it's like about 10 years. I know it is because El Chapo isn't on there. I haven't seen El Chapo in a while. He was coming to my stream like almost every night. No, I just said I don't share what city I live in, but I'm near Los Angeles. Because I stream to YouTube, I don't usually say that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Long story, but one day I'll share it. I'll share it next year. Yeah. Some crazy, crazy, another, becomes like it's not a fairy tale, but another crazy story. Yeah. YouTube is wild. There's like settings you can do so you don't have like trolls and things. But for a while there, I was getting a lot of the same people. They would pop in and say hi and stuff. They started out as trolls though. But when I was putting more shorts, I was getting some crazy. And the common question is, are you single? So I actually started blocking, are you single? Because I was getting tired of being asked it. That's probably why they don't come in now. Yeah, but then they say some kind of gross stuff. We just got to learn to roll with it and ignore it. People just want attention. I'm under the Hollywood sign. You hear the hear the train? I'm in Malibu. I'm in Malibu. I should say that, huh? Yeah, we'll find you're streaming from a bunker under the Hollywood Hotel. With the Hollywood Hotel and Hollywood Boulevard, it's pretty bad. That would be fun though. Yeah, I had to tell that story earlier about my friend Griselda Massingilda Deshay. Yeah, never boring. That's right. Oh, that tea is so good. Last night I didn't drink all my tea. Um, I know that would be totally cool. I would. There's a few people like I was trying to meet up with. I have met some other sellers on Whatnot. They have the Long Beach flea market, and so there was Michelle's Deals, Ho to the Mo, Cherry Bomb Vintage, No Junk in These Trunks. Gosh, there were so many of them. There was Sunshine and Lollipops. They're all vintage sellers. They sell in the vintage decor. We all met up and we went and had a good old time. They all hung out more because they were staying out there and it was a little far for me. And I was kind of busy that weekend, but I got to go hang out with them for like the entire day. It was really, really nice. Yeah, that would be really cool to meet up with people. Yeah, I was trying to think who else. I feel bad that I don't say all the names. Um, I know I'm missing. Tranquility Antiques. Oh gosh, the Leafy Eclectic. So like Leafy Eclectic, Sunshine and Lollipops, and myself. We pretty much hung out, and then we all kind of split. Oh, the Hodgepodge place. How could I forget? She went too. She came from New York. It was great. So Hoda the Mo and her daughter Dom, which is Cherry Bomb Vintage, they came from New York and came on out, and that was cool. And then they partied and stayed in a hotel and stuff. And I think there was one or two more people. It was fun. And then right now, actually, all of them, they're in Dallas. They're visiting another friend from Whatnot. Like, you meet these people and it's like instant family. It's such a good connection. So, yeah, we all shared each other's numbers and, like, there's text messages always going. It's kind of funny. You never thought you would become good friends with people from the internet, and it turned out pretty good. But yeah, where most of us are vintage sellers, vintage decor, like ephemera, old photos, and things like that. You vote for me to be the LA area meetup. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I know. I was trying a long time ago. I was trying to ask Whatnot if I could go on a tour there, but they don't. They have like a location, but they don't have like a. I don't think they have a big place because everybody works from home. That would be really cool. In the bunker. No, we don't let anybody in the bunker. I have to come up. I have to come up for air. I know there's a lot probably going to happen. probably going to happen. Who was I talking to and they want to do a meetup? Oh, I have to ask her if she's LA. I think no, she's not LA, the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who too many. I know well, she's not really on our platform anymore. She comes in and visits. Moon Sky Vintage. I met her too. When my family and I took a trip up north, her husband is a marine biologist at an aquarium. So we went to the aquarium and then we got to go on a tour and he showed us he grows jellyfish. It was pretty cool. It was really cool. Yeah. And then I know I met somebody. I met somebody else. Yeah, so Foster Friends and I are talking about that because she's really close. He's totally the Jelly King. Yeah, he's such a nice guy. My son and my husband talked to him mostly. I talked to him for a minute, and then I was talking to her. Yeah, Spaghetti and I were talking about that because she is Moon Sky Vintage's husband. Oh, they are here, Danbo. Hold on. I'm only getting less half of this comment because my husband. How rude. It's all right. My husband does that too. Okay. Yeah, Spaghetti and I were talking about it like more than once. And I need to send her a message because um, she's in the Orange County. So she's like Anaheim. She's basically Disneyland. So for me, it's maybe like 20 minutes, 25-minute drive. It's pretty close. But we just haven't set anything in stone because kids, school and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't know that one. Wolf Liquidation. Is it WOLV, like wolf, or with a F? Because I have to. I don't think I know them. Oh, both. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, you know, do they do electronics or whatever? Oh, thank you, Draz, for your purchase of the gift. Yeah, I think I do know them. I think I actually bought some stuff for them. But they've been on a while. They've been on Whatnot a while, right? But their name is like they do sports too, right? Good night. Thank you for rating me and thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah, I know who they are. Okay, they've been on a while. That's cool. I'm pulling them up to make sure. There it is. They have like 20, almost 20,000, 17,000. Oh, I know who they are now. I had to see their graphic. Yeah, I haven't been in their show in a long time. Yeah, I haven't been in there in a while. Good night, English Vicky. Hello. Good night, sweet dreams. They do electronics. That's about it. Electronics is tough. Thank you, Peacock. You passed out early last night. I know. Oh, they're also really close to Disneyland. That's cool. Yeah, I was saying earlier. I went to the post office and I saw this guy. I see this guy all the time, and he was carrying a ton of packages. And so I said to him, I was trying to get the door to help him, and he's like, "Oh, I got all my orders. I have to get them out." And I was like, "Oh, what do you do?" And he said, "Oh, these are like electronics, computer parts." I was like, "Oh, do you sell on Whatnot?" Right? Like usually people say, "Do you sell on eBay?" And he was like, "No, what's Whatnot?" And then I told him anyway. He goes, "Oh, I need someone to help me with that." I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna sell, but I can help you set it up." And so anyway, now he wants to sell and Whatnot. He never heard of it, but he said I never heard of it, but he'd seen the W before, like in the App Store, but he never downloaded. Isn't that funny? And he is just maybe like 2 miles from my house. But I knew who the company is because a long time ago, like they were hiring a photographer, and I remember going to like just go to check the assignment out, and they didn't want to pay nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that, because they were really cheap. You know, they wanted to pay like 50 cents a picture. I was like, yeah, no, we don't do that. When you do a lot of pictures, you know, it's like, yeah, no. Well, thank you. I'm thinking of making cards with my referral code for. You're thinking of making cards, like birthday cards and stuff, and then selling them on Whatnot? Do you sell right now, Steffi? Yeah, you do. Hold on, I don't think I looked at your profile. Let me see. I mean, I probably did in Brooke's show before. Yeah, I remember your header image before. I did doggy. Okay, you do women's clothing. That's right. You should do it. Do it and put the 73 cent. Hold on. You should do the 73 cent shipping. Oh, business cards to hand out. Gotcha. I know I was all out of cards. I was like, so I think I'm gonna print some new ones. You're a new seller. I'm gonna print some new ones, and then I'm gonna have it for like customer, you know, just family and friends, with a $15 thing, and then maybe for business on the other side with the code if they want to sign up for the referral code. Because I've had a lot of people actually sign up. Yeah, follow everybody. Everybody follow everybody, you know? Absolutely. Because it's really good for our community. I mean, we are better together, we're stronger together. And yes, support comes in many ways. Support isn't always just about buying from each other, because that happens a lot. Support's like just showing up for even 2 minutes, you know, bookmarking shows, all that stuff is free. Even if you can't go to the show, it's hard for me to go to all the shows. There's so many people that I follow and I talk to and I help, and I just can't. I think some people understand that. Yeah. But selling on Whatnot is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but the reward is definitely worth it. And I love it. I'll be doing it for a while, I think. But yeah, so if I get that guy, we'll see. We'll see though, because I remember his company. They were really cheap. But the guy had so many packages, and I was just like, but he sells them on his website. So when he finds out he has to pay 8%, he might not want to. His credit card is for just a 3%. You know. Oh, you're following good. How about you? Did you have a show today, Peacock? When I read, I'm thinking of making cards, but then I didn't read referral code. I was thinking of cards like birthday. It went well. Oh, good. I'm so glad. All jewelry. You do only jewelry, right? That's cool. I know today I was pulling out some of my cards because I have like note cards that I put in my buy now too. And I have a bunch of really nice birthday cards. So I have to put them in this one envelope and weigh them just to see. I think they still qualify for like either 73 cents or $1.25. Oh, you do beads, findings, and charms too. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty. There's a lot of bead and jewelry type folks. Each one is separate. Yeah. Yeah. I've done two really huge baseball card shows, but singles, right? It's so it's fun. I love it. But it's super time consuming because you're literally going through each baseball card and you're just running one at a time. Yeah. And people are like, "Oh, do you have this? Do you have that?" I'm like, "Well, I'm just running at a time, one at a time. You gotta see what happens." And sometimes you'll get a card that's a hit. And I had one go for like 200 or 300 bucks, and I was like, I didn't even know who the guy was. But I collected for years. I just didn't know that player. It was a newer rookie. Yeah. Imagine if I known, then probably have a lot that go for more. But I sold every card. I sold because of the way I did it, because I sold some in groups. So like under my desk, I have three. There's 12,000 cards. So I'm gonna do a baseball card one next. I'm getting myself pumped up because I want to do OBS with it. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna. So I'll take a break from this. I'll always have my bin full. That's why I'm trying to load my bin this week, so that I can start doing those. I was gonna do some card shows this week, but I think it's gonna be next week. Yeah. Um. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I cleaned my whole space. I fixed some cables over here that I have. And then I hacked the OBS so it'll work now both ways I want it. And I got to just figure out. I just have to figure out kind of like how I want to do the cards, because you kind of have to have space on the left, and you have to have your stage, and then you have to have stacks, spots to put your stacks. Because you have to label and make a pile. Like you might have one buyer that buys one card, but you'll have a lot of buyers that'll buy like 50 cards. Yeah, because they'll find the money cards because they'll just resell them. That's what happened at. Excuse me. That's what happened at the first baseball card show that I had. I had sold. I was so tired. I sold like 600 cards to one guy. He's like, "Why don't you just sell me the whole box?" And I was like, "Well, if I sell you the whole box, then I might lose some money." But he was really cool. I gave him some extras, when I shipped it to him. And then he said, "I've never seen anybody pack like that," because I wrapped each cube of them in like a tissue paper, and it was all nice and neat. And then it was easier to just stack it in the box, and then it added a little bit of cushion so that way they didn't get damaged or anything. But it was like a lot of cards. And I didn't want to ship it in one of those 4-row boxes. Because then those boxes they're not made for shipping, so they're going to get damaged. But I just shipped it like priority mail, and it wasn't really like any kind of issue. But now I'm like, all right, I'm ready for the cards. Cards are fun. I do miss them. And it's mostly, well, there's baseball, basketball, football, hockey, non-sports. There's Pokemon, but I'm still waiting on the Pokemon if I want to do that or not. Because I kind of have some decent cards. But I don't have a lot of like slabs, where they're graded and stuff like that. Although I did find a couple of good rookie cards the other day in basketball. So I may just drop them and might buy it now. That's like a whole other, thing. One more thing. Do I want to spend the time looking stuff up? No. So a lot of people come in and they ask, "Do you have any Dodgers? Do you have any of this team?" So I put all the baseball in team order. I just kind of, you look at them and then here's the Angels, Dodgers, whatever teams. And then that way I can, just pull them out and go one at a time. Well, I learned our shipping is. Oh, Sunshine Sweetie. Yeah, that's a big trigger for me. I hate when people do that. I don't do that as a seller, but there's a lot of people on here that do that, and they shouldn't. They use the padded envelopes. 27 in one box? Seriously? Yeah, that's abuse. Well, when someone does that, I know a lot do it. You can't stop them. What's going to happen is we'll lose our packaging, but that's not where our packaging is expensive. Because each shipment, they incur like 20 cents. Yeah, the boxes don't cost much. It's just the fact that they're, abusing it. And you can't stop them. Yep. Some of the biggest ones do it. And as far as I'm concerned, like, it's really none of my business. Yeah. Yeah, and please don't say who. I have to say that. Yeah. You were joking? Joking about what? Yeah, it's terrible that people do that. But you know what? When someone does that, it's like, it's none of my business. It's not right, but it's none of my business personally, per se. Because you can't stop them. The shipping cost is the cheapest. Are you kidding me? I don't think it's high at all. You guys think the shipping's high? We have a good rate. I would hate to see everybody pay regular flat rate or regular priority mail. It's very expensive. Whatnot has a really good deal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we have our rate. The other day I was shipping something for something else and I used the flat rate. It was 22 bucks. 22 bucks for a large flat. I think it was 21 something. You like the flat rate boxes? I like the old flat rate boxes. They were a little bit bigger. Actually, if you read the party mailers, it says it must be used for party mail. So if used for padding in a party mail box. Americans complain about everything. That's what I'm reading. Canadians don't. Canadians don't even get that packaging. Tell them, Peacock. Yeah, you Americans complain about everything. It's true. I just wish the post office didn't even give us any free packaging or boxes, to be honest. Yeah, because I can't always fit everything in those boxes. Yeah, I just avoid buying from those sellers who use priority mailing mailers. Correct. I do too. I actually ordered from somebody and it came in that and I was like, are you kidding me? And there was like 3 of them in there and it didn't need 3. And then so I didn't think about it and like I bought something again and it's same thing. And I was like, okay, I have to block them or I'm going to just buy from them because they do have good stuff. But um, yeah, I had a conversation, Lauren, with my post office and I was asking the guy about it. He says like you could recycle it, you could do all that, but he's like the bubble mailers are for mailing only. They're not for packaging. But he said people do it all the time. But he said, you know what's going to happen? Everybody's going to complain, and then one day we won't even have it because they've discontinued like 4 or 5 different box sizes already. I know, but you can't. It's none of our business what people do on the app. But when you buy from them and you get it, then you find out you don't want to give them your money. So yeah. Yeah, but the one thing I am glad about is you know, it's all about what you have, your integrity. What other people do, I don't think, you know, is any of our business. Because they're going to do it anyways, regardless. Yeah, vote with your dollars. Correct. Correct. That was your point. Yeah. Can you imagine, though, if we didn't have it? I don't like them. They're getting smaller. They're going to be like this. They're going to be like super tiny. I don't have any little box. They're going to be like this. This is going to be a small flat rate size. You're new? Oh, yeah, you clearly know it's wrong, but not everybody knows that's wrong, actually. And when you're new, like I know you're kidding about the shipping. Our shipping price is cheap, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I have a box. I have a couple of boxes that I have in my shed, and I've written the date in pencil on them. And there's a box from maybe 6 years ago. I just have one. I saved it because it was such a perfect box. And they don't have that box anymore. They cut it down by an inch and a half in width. So was a 14, 13 by 3, and that used to be 5.5 inches. So they cut it down an inch and a half. And then they have 2. They have that 1095 and I forget the other boxes, but one of them they got rid of. Remember the board game box was the best. They got rid of that. Well, because they have it an actual because it's based on weight and where you ship to. Shipping is if shipping can be a nightmare, like if you overthink it and you don't like realize that it's got to be packaged weight. Because I know a lot of people that shipped on those other platforms for years and they never weighed the box finished. They just weighed the item. Tons of sellers I know who did that. That's the whole idea of the priority mail rate, and the rate is still more money, 21 bucks, and the box is smaller. The large mailing box is like the best deal ever. As long as you have something that's 5 pounds or less, 1 to 5, it's perfect box. I love that one. And that one's like 12 by 12.25 by like 8.5. And then if you go to the large flat rate, 12 by 12 by 6.5 or something, give or take. So it's only like 2 inches shorter, maybe 2.5. Oh, wow. So we have to wait. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Because look at it like this. If you ship something out without the box, like this, paperweight, you think it's going to make it there? The box for this probably weighs about 6 ounces. The packaging, all those materials, they go. So you have to have a finished weight. Yep. So if you've been weighing it the other way, you've been doing it wrong all along. A lot of people do that. They don't know it. And then when they find out, they're like, what? Yep. So if you have a item that is 3.5, 4 pounds, yeah, if you've had an item, I don't want to really get into shipping, but if you've had an item that's like 3.5 pounds and you use a large priority mail mailing box, that box empty with nothing in it is 11 ounces. So like this thing here I have, that paper weight is 2.5 pounds by itself. It's actually 2.6. So it's 2 pounds, 6 ounces. When I wrap it, the way I wrap it, that thing almost becomes double because I double box my stuff. Yeah. But so if it's under 3.5 pounds and I do a custom bundle, I mean if it's 3.5 pounds to 4 pounds, it's custom bundle, and then 1 pound is packaging materials. Yeah. And you don't know that when you're first starting out. Like you're like you just don't know. And then when you start packing and you weigh it at the end, you're like, how the hell is that thing heavier? But then when you realize packaging materials, the box weighs, that all has to be put into the final weight. Yeah. And if you guys are putting it into 4 to 6 pounds, don't ever do that because it's going to cost your customer way more money. And you'll have to get a different box. You can't use priority mail. You'll be using Ground Advantage. Are you going to sell in here? Yeah, but it's not. You get used to it. Like, when you pick up something like I have these little things, you'll know. Okay, this is 1 to 3 ounces, or little pieces of glass. You know that when you wrap, it's like 4 to 7 ounces. And then Whatnot takes like the highest weight and applies that to it. So if something's really 4 ounces, but you have to ship 4 to 7, Whatnot will calculate 7 ounces. They'll calculate the maximum because they somehow it just fills. I don't know. I guess maybe it fills the space. Excuse me. So, but you're not charged more. 4, 5, 6, or 7 ounces is all the same price. Yeah. It depends. No, I don't always use priority mail. Sometimes I have a brown box and I use that. Certain items I'll double box. So if I have like something really fragile, I like to, because these are heavy. These are almost, what did I say, 3 pounds? Yeah. Um, but I put like a smaller square box, and then I have tons of, I nest pack. So then it's always around for those. Yeah, yeah, you kind of have to. But like if I had something like this, which is 2 pieces, right? This beautiful butterscotch. This goes in its own small box, and then this is going to be packed in its own, and then together. So I might have it like this. I might have it like this, but they're in their own kind of little box inside. Yeah, and it glows so good. Look at this. Can you see it? Can you see the tip? It's like really glowy. You might have to swipe a. Yeah, and it's full of body parts. It's beautiful. Um, but I had to ship this one. This one alone is so heavy. I mean, I figure I have a pound in here. It's just at 6 pounds. You got to follow the rules. That's right. That's how you'll be successful. I mean, some rules are meant to be broken. There's ways around things, but um, you can't find the help section. Go to help.whatnot.com. That's where you'll find all the stuff. Right there. Yeah. And I do a chat show every Tuesday morning called Coffee Talk. Come and hang out. Check it out. You can check out my YouTube. It's right here, DArchivist. I stream all of the chat shows, actually every show over to YouTube. And there's playlists for Coffee Talk. And Sometimes it's repetitive because people are asking similar questions, but every week I do it. There might have been a few I missed. Oh, I don't think I know them. Alphabet Killer, what's going on? I, no, I don't have any of that stuff. Thank you for asking. I don't tend to sell any of that stuff, and I don't really know anybody that does. But thank you for asking me. Yeah, it's like a knife, right? Whoops, sorry. I'm saying sorry, but I touched the screen. Sorry. Do you know that you can respond to reviews and that I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not going to be responding to them. I mean, maybe some nice ones, I guess. I haven't played around with it actually. I still need to. Oh, like because I started to look it up because I honestly didn't know what that was. Um, yeah, I don't think I have anything like that. Thank you for asking me though. Check back always. You never know. You never know. Resin poured over fabric made the 70s. It's Mercadia. Am I saying that right? What's up, Hazel? How you doing? What's up, Junk and Shack? Who just got the bronze over there? Have you checked it out, Lauren? Hello, Michaela. Welcome in. Hey, Vestfire. How are you? Okay, did you know if someone blocks you, you can... Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I was testing something out. But you can see them on desktop. You can see the person on desktop. Are you checking to see all the people that blocked you or what? I'm just kidding. There. No, there was someone I was looking for the other day that I like blocked. Um, for someone else, I was going to give it to him because that's fine. And they didn't come up, and I said, "Oh, I think they fixed it again," which is good. But then I went on desktop and found it and just sent someone the link because they buy a certain thing and then they could have each other. I'm curious about the new community boost down here. Yeah, does it say it's for available on mine? No. Yeah, because it's probably going to be available tomorrow. They're probably going to test it out tomorrow because oh no, not tomorrow because I have chat shows and on the 22nd it's sponsored by Whatnot. My friend responded to a bad feedback that was said to never receive. No way. That stinks. Oh, it was no longer there. Interesting. It's on my screen for you. Oh, you have one of those reviews on yours? Okay, hang on. Is that what you're telling me, H. Buckley? I don't see anything. It's not. You said it's on yours, or is it on desktop? Oh, for the boost. I'm sorry. I was like, duh. Oh my gosh. Wait, I have a list right here. I do have Skylanders, but not tonight. I always say that. I'm so sorry. Jaren, I don't have your name on my list. You want me to add your name? I have like 4 people asking me about them. Wait, I know I had your name, I think. I have some, oh, there's some Skylanders in my buy now, but they're not the figures. They're like a kid or something. But they're in my closet right now, so I can't get them tonight, but I can tag you when I have that show. I'm gonna try to have it this Thursday. I really am. For real. And I have a few people that's been asking. I don't think any of them are like amazing. It's just a little bundle of what I have left. JARENLOP. Thanks for asking. That's crazy. You got it packaged 2 days ago from a giveaway. It came postage due. Really? What kind of? How was it packaged? You're trying to find a rare one. One is named I don't know any of the names. You got a picture of it? I probably don't have it because I did have a show and I had like a couple rares that sold. Send me a pic. I mean, if I have it, you know. I probably have 30 or 40 of them left. Yeah. But I did it so long ago. What I'm wondering is if when you got that giveaway in there, um, and was it they were trying to make it so it was 73 cents? How much did they try to get you to pay? That's what happened. Yeah, they don't put the right weight, and then what happens is you all have to pay it. You sent it? Okay, well, I can't look at it right now. Let me see if I can, though. I don't have that one. I would recognize that's really cute. The Breeze. It's a mini one, right? The shorter one. Yeah, I definitely don't. Yeah, it's cute. It's super cute. Did you look in the marketplace on Whatnot? Somebody might have it in there. Wow, really? That's cute. Do you have a bunch of them? Hey, BNL, welcome in. It's so cute. It reminds me of like, it's called Breeze, huh? Wow, that's one of those you want to find, but not the mini. Oh, okay. Does it come in any of the kits? You know, all the box sets or whatever. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. That's pretty neat. Yeah. Um. Oh, Dambo. Yeah. Yeah. So did you pay the 476 to keep it? But that happens when a seller might put the wrong weight, and they should double check that. Super important to have the right weight because you never want your buyer to have to pay over. You know. I haven't had that actually, and all the time I've been on Whatnot, I never had anybody. I've had to put the wrong weight, but I never had to pay anything. It just didn't get caught because sometimes people might put a lower weight, and then I check it because I do unboxings, so I always look at the details. So like I had a package the other day and it was 15 ounces, but it was like 3 pounds, and they got away with ground advantage. Or the opposite, where I paid for priority mail and it came ground advantage and it was marked under a pound, but they still shipped it the other way. Not too much. All right, let's see chat hang out. Yeah, that was the win. Well, we can't talk about eBay here, okay? We can't talk about eBay here. This is Whatnot. Yeah, those prices are all ridiculous. But look in Whatnot Marketplace. But we don't talk about any of the other platforms because it's Whatnot, right? Yeah, it's crazy what people put stuff at, but you know what? The right buyer will come along that really, really wants it, and they might buy it. I was gonna just put everything in my buy now for $100,000 or best offer. That's what I said because I've seen people that do that, which cracks me up. Michelle, hello. You contacted the seller because I'm not a jerk. Yeah, send them pictures of the USPS envelope and do slips so they can try to fix it. The seller won't be able to do anything for you. You will have to go to Whatnot. It's probably a mistake because sometimes when you list stuff, it glitches over. But don't wait for the seller. You wait too long, you're not going to get it back. They can't do anything with a refund. They can make it up to you and like give you something in their show, but most of the time, almost 100% of the time, the seller can't make it right unless they have their return thing situate. Correct. They do not. If you check your messages, there's a note in the top about off-platform sales, so you're not supposed to do that. Yeah. And I know a lot of the rules on Whatnot because I do a chat show every Tuesday, and we always talk about that. You can mention it. You can't say like, "Oh, I have a store over here," to promote off sales or, those kind of things, and talk about pricing and that stuff. You're not really supposed to be doing that on Whatnot. Oh, you just started? Oh, welcome to the addiction. Yeah, so they have a rule like in your messages. So like say for example, there's some people on here that do this. They'll put like their like on your profile, don't put your eBay name, don't put your Mercari name, Poshmark, whatever. Don't put that on your profile. Not supposed to. But if you have like website or Instagram or those things, you could put it there. Don't advertise that, go to my Amazon store and buy this. You can't do that at all. No outside sales promotions. So you got to watch out because you can get, not knowing, you could get suspended or banned. They will do that. It just takes one person to report you for that. So it's not worth it, right? I mean, I'm sure they give you a warning like the first time, but I've seen people get suspended and they didn't even know. Went to the bins today and spent $9 for about 200 and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Get any pillows? Did you get any more of those pillows? No, that would have been a good one, huh? Oh, it was for a giveaway. Yeah, I recently got, so I have an opinion on it, giveaways. Don't enter the giveaway unless you like really want it. And then you're going to understand that it's free. And then hopefully they show you what you're getting. The pillow was 5 pounds, right? That thing was, I believe it, with the box. Yeah. Or did you polybag it? Or yeah, big polybag. Yeah, that's why my name is the same across all platforms. Someone want to find you, it's super easy. Same way. Yeah. Work smarter, not harder. It was a weighted pillow. That's why. Oh, okay. So it's 5 pounds. What's up, Cincy? I feel like a rap song. Cincy, Cincy, Cincy. I can't get anything that rhymes with that. You saw a few shows yesterday with actual links. The links don't work on the app, so I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not the Whatnot police. That's fraud police. Where's fraud police? You got the bronze. Yeah, but they do have rules, so we got to try to like respect them. That way we don't get banned or suspended or that, because you'd be surprised like someone just turn you in for the dumbest thing. To me, I feel like if I see someone doing something they're not supposed to, and I've seen a lot of crazy stuff on Whatnot. It's none of my business. I mean, unless they're hurting themselves, I'm only gonna report if they're like in danger or they're hurting themselves or other people. But if they're, I can't. I might, but I usually don't. Not as my only love. It's really like, it definitely is a dopamine hit. It's the best recent high I've had. You got to look. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to look it up yourself because I don't tell people what they're allowed to sell because as a seller, you have to know that. So you go to help.whatnot.com and you search prohibited and then you'll find out. The reason why I do that is because so many people ask me those questions and I don't want to be responsible to tell you yes or no. I think that's just the accountability you're going to hold as a seller to go and look. Because believe me, I used to talk about that all the time. Here, this is where you go. So I can post that kind of link. You can just basically know to type into any browser like www.help.whatnot.com. And it'll take you to like a seller buyer area. And there's a little search box. Just type prohibited. And then everything you cannot sell is on that list. And it changes all the time. It changes all the time. Oh, you need to go look then. Whether you're a seller or not, it's just still trying to get me to do the work for you. It's just like go to Google, you can search prohibited. Yep. See, I don't sell that stuff, so it's none of my business. Like I say that in a lovingly way because I can't know everything. And that's the sellers that need to be responsible. So I know what I'm not allowed to sell. Yeah, I know what I'm not allowed to sell. I know everything that you can't sell on here. But I like to tell sellers they have to go do the work, whether they're thinking about it, curious about it, um, you know. Are you gonna plan on selling? You come in here a little bit. What's up, Kat? How are you? Yeah, you want to read everything. I only said because I want to empower. I really believe in empowering other sellers to be able to be their best and do their best. So that's why that's one thing that I think is a super important thing. Yep. I know it's Monday. Did you have a case of the Mondays today? Because I did. I didn't want a Monday today, but I had to. We all got to keep going, right? I'm doing good, actually. Thank you for asking. I felt tired when I started. I was drinking a little bit of tea, brainiacs, but then I really was feeling. I mean, I'll be honest. Like I was feeling lazy. I was like, let's just chat. I kind of had a little mild headache, so I had tea, and it's still nice and hot. So then we did a poll, and the poll said chat and hang out. So when the universe of whatnot tells me that we should chill and hang out, I'm down for it. Yeah, it is a good platform. It's basically my only platform that I do. Oh, it's Tetley, so it's English tea, and then I put a tiny bit of oat milk in there and a tiny bit of vanilla. So it's not real sweet. It's just enough. But I can't believe I'm drinking it so late because I didn't plan on staying up late. But it won't affect me tonight. You had a headache tonight too. The weather change, I know. Yeah, it's just weird. I didn't have one today, but after I ate some Laffy Taffy and I got a headache, and I haven't had that. It's 3. I know. It's always like middle of the night. Hey, Wendy, welcome in. You got the fog going on? Was it cherry? No. It was your favorite. It was banana. I'm finding that I can't find cherry. I looked. Yep. Only you and Pop had it. Real thick. Really? I love fog. I always get scared and think of the fog, the movie. Hey, DB, how you doing? What's up, Shelly? How are you? I think I had my sunglasses on for a long time today, and I could still feel them on my head. That's what I think maybe gave me the headache. Not your favorite. I know. We're right now. We're kind of having like a little bit of a heat wave. Um, yeah, what 95 today? I think. You don't. Yeah, and I don't think anybody likes that fog drive. I don't. I don't like to drive in the fog at all. And when I was young, yeah, it was hot today. It was like I think it was like 95 degrees. I wasn't into it, but I did crank the AC up today. I put it on like mortuary temperature. I know that's terrible, but yeah, I had on like 70. That's really cold in our house. Um, and then I laid on the couch with a blanket and I watched, I don't know, I was watching like Grey's Anatomy or something. It wasn't that hot at the beach. That's cool. I only did it today. I think tomorrow it might be okay, not as hot. I think we're going to be like 85. Yeah. Yeah, I like when it's my ideal weather is like 70, 74, 75. I can do my flip flops and a t shirt. I'm good. Yeah, I hate it too. I used to live in Lake Havasu and it was like be like 128 degrees. And I used to joke around and say, how can people even right on? Well, welcome in. We vibing. I would really say all the time, because I didn't know. I was young, man. People are stupid in the heat or what? Because I don't know how people even think. And then I moved to Lake Havasu and I was like, oh my gosh, it's hot here. I can't do this. So I lived there for like 4 or 5 months. And then at the time, my dad, he was sick with liver cancer. So I was living with my brother and his wife. And then I came back to California mm, like a couple weeks before my dad actually passed away. You like the temps in Lake Havasu in January? Yeah. The monsoon season, I hated it. It was so hot. Yeah, I can't. And then their air conditioning be running at like 80 degrees, and they're like, "Oh, it's so nice in here." I'm like, "Dude, it's hot in here." Yeah, it's terrible. And we get so, like, as a kid, I remember being like with no air conditioner. Our house didn't have air conditioning. We just sweat our butts off and got used to it. But now we're so entitled. We can't handle it. I this summer to me wasn't that hot. I mean, I was in the heat, but it really wasn't bothering me. But now it's hotter than it was kind of all summer. Yeah, you felt that way too. God, that Havasu though heat. Now you won't catch me if I go to Vegas. I won't go to Vegas in the summer. Not anymore. Yeah, viva la temperature. Exactly. Yeah, what I want to see now real quick. Hold on, let's see what it is. I don't know what it is tomorrow. Man, right away the hurricane. That looks so crazy. It's a category 4 right now. Wow. 155-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, let's see if I can get what my city thing is. Is it going to come up? I never really used weather.com, but I want to see. Okay, so it's going to be 93. But it's 70 right now outside. It's perfect. That's my weather. But I want to see the day weather. Okay. Oh, tomorrow it'll be 93 and Wednesday 93, but it's gonna cool off to 90 on Thursday and Friday 91. I hate that. No, I don't want Google Earth. I don't need that. Is it chilly? Yeah. You're in the middle of a wool duvet sandwich. I love that. Sounds so cozy. I live in LA, California. Yeah, I just say LA. It's close enough. What's up, Gigi? How are you? Your mom loves the heat, and she will turn off the AC in that horrible heat for most of the day. I told her I can't be there with her. No, it's too hot. My mom too. She used to like. Oh, you're down there. My sister's down there. She used to have her little window air conditioner because her house is older. She doesn't have like central air and stuff. But now she cranks that sucker. No way. It's 65 in West Texas right now. That's perfect, Olga. You love it, yeah. One day I was here, and I'm a big girl, and I was here, and I said to my son, "I'm hot. I couldn't cool off. Like I was hot flashing and everything." And I don't know. Maybe they were like literally like I love my mom, but like she dropped on her head. I used to tell her that. You dropped on your head, mom? My son says, "Mom, you know why you're hot?" Kids are smart. He says, "Because you got a layer of fat all over your body." I mean, he's not wrong. He said, and it keeps you warm for a reason. Like, all the scientific part. Yeah. He's the scientific. It wasn't to be mean or any of that, but I'm just like, we don't think about that, right? Yeah. I got a fan on me always right here. Thanks, kid. Exactly. But I was like, well, he isn't wrong. Smart ass. He said, that's why you're hot all the time. But it's weird. Like, after I had him, he's my youngest. Do you ever work? Yeah. I always have a little fan right here. It's just like a little 6, 7 inch one. But I never have it blowing directly on me because I'll get dry, but it just kind of cycles up. You have the back door open. I have a huge fan over there. So like right before I went live, I put it by the slider and I blew up the air so it came in and it cooled it off in here. Because sometimes these lights, makes it hot. Not too bad. Oh my gosh, I can't wear any wool. I'm sweating thinking about it. I'm not kidding. I can't. Although I like a cashmere sweater. I can't wear sweaters anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, same thing, right? You heard, is wool well, I'm sure Peacock is wool super cozy, comfy. I have wool socks. They're really cozy, actually. I can't either. I'm I'm like a t-shirt. I'm like always wearing a t-shirt. I mean, if I have to wear like a nice dress top or something, but not no sweater. Hell no. It's 10 times warmer than regular wool and not that itchy like, oh, okay, alpaca. You won't catch me. I do love sweaters. I think they're so beautiful. I have a couple like, just like jacket sweater kind of things that I like, but they have to be super paper thin. But then I'll put like 10 blankets on me if I'm cold. It's too itchy, yeah. Yeah, but like right now, I think it's too it's too it's not cold enough to have that kind of thing on me. But you're like in 24 layers, shit. But you're cozy. But it's 65 degrees. 65 I would probably be at like 85. Yeah. Right now I feel kind of cool. Yeah. A little bit cool. Right? Yeah. I know. I was like the other day, where did I go? And I was like, maybe I was hot flashing, I don't know. And I was just like, Jesus, Criminy, man, it's so freaking hot. And it was only like 70 something. It wasn't even hot out. But I was like already like so sweating. My husband's like, what's the matter? Why are you all I said, it's hot. And he's like, it's only 72 in here. Posh Pam, what's up? How are you? Yeah, it was only like 72 degrees. Yeah. I'll have like a we have like a real thick comforter and I'm like thin sheet. That's it. But then in the middle of the night, it's like I get the big thick blanket. It's too hot. What's up? Yeah, we're just hanging out, chatting, chilling. We're talking about cool weather and Peacock Jewelry's over here with 44 layers of wool on. Ah, 44 layers of wool. Do you have wool socks on? You said. I'm getting itchy. That's funny. Yeah, so Posh Pim, I didn't even write you a message, but I was at the Orange County auto show and Ford had a huge booth and that Lightning truck is so nice. You bought an executive chair at work? Big mistake because it's blocking my fan. Yep. Oh. The chair I have here has like a kind of a medium back, so it kind of goes to about right there. Yeah. But it's not that comfortable. But it's one of those like orthopedic, posturepedic ones. He wants one too. Yeah, I know. Well, you guys aren't. You're not in California. That's right. My friend sells them. Um, she said they're really nice. I think she just got one. Yeah, tall back, not cool. Exactly. Are you gonna get like matching ones with Davis Matt? I know I miss having a truck. I always had like an Xterra, but I have a different kind of car. I just have like a crossover. My husband wanted to buy me. He wanted to buy me like a Porsche because that's what cars we have. And I was like, I don't want to go thrifting in that because then I just don't. I'm good with my Nissan. Yeah, yeah. That's what I told him. I don't want to thrift in that car. It's a fun car. Well, I wouldn't buy a brand spanking new. It's too much money. Yeah, I could not dream of affording one of those right now. Yeah. Oh, you have a Ram? We have one too. We never drive it. I don't like to drive because I'm short. It's like hard as hell to get up in that damn thing because there's no like step for me. I need a step. I bring my own step ladder, but I do. I mean, I like to drive it. Your beat up 2000 minivan with all the dents. It works, right? Yeah, I like my car. I'm okay with it. It's great on gas. Yeah, good for thrifting. There's a lady I bump into every now and then at one of the thrift shops I go to. She has like a brand new, and I never like understand it. She has a brand new G wagon Mercedes. It's really nice, but I'm like, What do you do? She has a store on another platform, and she just gets expensive shoes and resells them. That's all she does is shoes, but she sells a lot of shoes. Yeah. And she takes like a brand new Mercedes. But I told her about coming to Whatnot, but she likes what she's doing. She doesn't change very often. Hey, all this and a little that. How you doing? Hey, Harry. What's going on? I know. I see this all the time. I'm like, I am totally selling the wrong thing. Like when I see some of the card streams, because I do love doing cards. Um, I'm just always like, what am I doing? Yeah, it's working for her, and that's really why. She doesn't like to change anything. She's like, it's just one more thing I gotta do, go live in front of people. But she already has a huge following on another platform, and you know, why change it? And then, or you have to focus on multiple things, because a lot of people don't want to do that. They just want to focus on either one or like several. But some people do pretty good. Some people leave the platform and come back. They go somewhere else, and then they like that whole instantaneous cash out. Yeah. You should. You should. What are you waiting for? It's a little overwhelming. I mean, right? You should do it. Did you apply yet, at least? So you can get approved? How about you, Poshfim? Are you going to sell in here or no? You did apply, so you're approved already to be a seller. Hey, Lucky Jackalope. Are you just going to, hey, Poshfim, do you know how to create a mailing list where you could do like text alerts? You have to do some class for onboarding. Yeah, the me, myself, and I rate. I love it. Don't have how did you get approved? Wait, do you work for Whatnot? Okay, watch. I'm gonna give you like some wings. You got the wings. Okay, don't tell. They'll be all jealous. You need to take care of your dad's boat first. Oh, it's a big mess. Wait. Oh yeah, they had a whole bunch of people getting approved on their burner accounts. I have heard about that. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good idea, but if people, there's people that already have like an established selling platform, and then he passed away 3 years ago. I'm sorry. Well, you got to deal with the boat. That sounds like it's going to be some mixed emotions for sure on that. Are you going to restore it, or are you going to just get rid of it? He left a Force 50. So is that like a special boat? I don't know anything about sailboats. What's up, Teeny Peach? Oh, 50. Oh my gosh. That's huge. A sailboat? That's a big one. Do you sail? Yeah, someone else told me, they texted me a screenshot. Their husband didn't really even do Whatnot, and he got approved, and he didn't even apply. So I think they were just doing auto. Oh, you got lucky. That's good. So many people have not been approved, but I think they're just finally trying to change it up. Because a lot of people do leave because they stopped approving people for a very short while. They said you were pre-approved too. That's why, like, I noticed like a lot of new sellers that come into the chat, Coffee Talk. They told me the same thing. I don't know how to ship. I don't know anything. And I'm just like, how did you get approved? And they're like, I just got an email that said I was approved. I was like, oh boy. So that's why it's like you got to read everything now. Oh, because you bought so much, right? Possibly. You too. You too. You too, Teeny Peach. You got approved that way. When did, hey, Queen Ivory, when you guys got approved, is it like this year? I think one has. Yeah, I think you're right, Posh Pim. I know you're right, actually. Last week, this summer, they were just like, yeah, hey, you bought so much stuff. We know you're a hoarder. Let's sell it. Right? Because we all have that similar habit. You got approved a month. So really recent. Yeah, 'cause I want to say since February, I think they started approving. You just discovered it 2 weeks ago? Uh-oh. It's crazy, huh? So what do you think so far? You like it? Well, welcome to Whatnot. Yep. Oh no. Right. That's how you got approved from buying? Olga, when are you going to do your first show? Did you do it yet? Well, welcome. No, not yet. You're obsessed? It's definitely like a definite great site, and there's so many sellers, like you can't possibly make your way to all of them. You just have to be mindful of what you're buying. I'm terrified of shipping, girl. Oh gosh. Yeah, I understand that. You just got to do it though. Just figure out, sell small stuff and try that first so you get used to it. It's not that bad. I mean, I say that because some things are challenging, which the fun part of it is trying to figure it out and make a solution to get through it. Yeah. When I was afraid of shipping on Whatnot is when I sold 383 items. When I had a long stream and I had to pack up 120 something boxes. I was like, how the hell am I going to do this? Then I didn't think about it. I just did it. Yeah. That's when I was stressed about shipping. But other than that, if you figure it out with smalls, don't get big old bulky stuff, you'll be fine. Oh gosh, you really got to do some work on the boat. Get other. Yeah, that's really the truth about the shipping. Find small stuff. Oh, you got a honey hole. That's the best. Tell no one. Tell no one where you go. Even people you meet on here, they're like, "Oh, where do you go?" You don't tell them. Nope. Enjoy the honey hole while you have it, because I'm sure other sellers find it. Yeah. Yeah, you don't. You have so much stuff to get rid of. Yeah, I actually had a girl that used to come in my streams, and my honey hole, she would see me there. I'm like, why don't you come up and say hi? Like, that's cool. But I haven't seen her. She changed her name or something. She had like a great name. And she's like, yeah, I saw you in there. She come up and say hi. I don't bite real hard. And then I don't know if she changed her name. I tried to find her one day. I think she may have left Whatnot. Let me see if she's still here. Because she came to my shows a lot. But I think she totally changed her name actually. No, she's on here. She doesn't do any shows. She only sold a couple items. Yeah, it's mind-boggling. There's so much. Have you guys ever been in the snack category? It's crazy. One night, so I've been on here for 2 years exactly now. So one night we were talking about shows. So I said, I was showing people how to do something. We did like a nighttime chat. And then I was like, someone came in, Aloha Snacks, and they're like, oh, we do snacks. What do you mean you do snacks? They're like, there's a whole snack category. And we're like, what? So they told me where to go. And I'm like, oh my gosh. You ordered snacks from Canada? Yeah. I got some from Vintage Zinnia when she was selling. You're going to sell all corn related items. Maybe start. You should. That could be a thing. People would buy it. Hello, DLRC. How you doing? Snack categories nuts. There's a category for everybody in here. And then there's like subcategories. So you got to go through all the main categories to find the sub. Yeah, snacks is cool. Blasian Bunny has some good snacks too. It's Blasian_Bunny. She has good stuff and she ships good. The ketchup chips, yes. That's what I bought from Vintage Zinnia. But you know what sucked? I didn't tell her though. Is Customs cut the box? When they cut the box, they cut the chips. I still ate them because it was such a small cut, but they were like not as fresh. I was like so sad. Yeah, because then shipping was expensive. But I was like, okay, I'll order again. And then she took a break. So I need to find someone. Maybe Kim Red Rooster can send me some. Oh, yeah, Peacock, you can do snacks too. There's so many places in my area to shop. You know what? Today I went to my thrift shop, you guys. Yeah, you have it, right? Oh, I went to this other thrift shop today that I love. And I gave them an idea because today, I couldn't believe it. I was like really disappointed in them. It's the first time I went there and they were taking all the electronic cables and just anything with two different sticker colors and putting it in a trash can. And so I said to the guy, "Hey, what are you doing with all that stuff? I don't want it, but I was curious." He goes, "Oh, we're gonna recycle it." And I go, "You mean throw it away?" And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Why?" He goes, "Oh, they need to make space for new stuff." They had plenty of space. I said, "Why don't they put it in a bag and put like $10 and put a whole bunch in a bag?" He goes, "That's a really good idea." I'm like, why wouldn't you think about that? So then my friend's the manager there, and I was telling her, she goes, "Hey, that's a really good idea. We throw a lot of stuff away." I'm like, "What?" Yeah, they throw it all away. If it doesn't sell within like 30 days, they throw it in the trash. They don't even give it away to another thrift shop. They just throw it away. So I said, "Why don't you guys get these really big, like 24-inch boxes? They don't cost that much, and fill them up and then do mystery box." She's like, "Oh my gosh." So she told the manager, and the lady's like, "Can you come in and show us how to do them?" I was like, "Sure." She goes, "We'll give you money. We'll give you coupons." I was like, "Okay. I don't mind. I mean, I don't want to see him throw it away. I'm sure someone will buy the whole box for $5 versus the time it takes." The only thing right with selling snacks is not eating them. Absolutely. I had no clue they threw them away like big trash cans. And I was like, "What?" Yeah, I'm like, I hate to see it throw it away. I mean, there's somebody that will buy this stuff, but imagine how many years they've been throwing it away. And you can't dig in their trash can. Yeah, disposable society. Totally true. So, but anyway, she texted me later and was like, "Can you come over tomorrow?" I said, "I can't come in the morning because I do my chat show." And she's like, "Okay, come over when you can." I said, "Maybe like Friday. I can't just jump and go over there. I got stuff I got going on." I couldn't believe it. I was like, how much stuff do they actually throw away all the time? So I was like, "Wait, you got any Apple cables over there?" Because I was trying to look for an Apple cable, a specific one, and I found one, but the other one I accidentally. I went to the After that I went to that pallet store thing, and I had the cable that I bought at the thrift shop because I was looking for a second one, and I found it and I lost my cable. My cable was like a $50 Apple cable. I'm so pissed. Yeah, I lost it. I ended up finding it though. I ended up finding it's here. But I ended up finding it because I forgot I stuck it in the bag. I used my cell phone and whatnot, yeah. And then I use my home internet. I don't use my carrier internet. I was gonna ask, do you have thrift shops or do you have like charity shops? I know I know in England they have that. It depends. It's a personal choice. For me, I like Apple, but some people like Android. Apple can do some more, stuff than Android can't do, and some things Android could do that Apple can't do. It's really personal preference. Either one work, but I mean, if you're an Android user and you love it, I wouldn't don't go buy an iPhone. There's an app in our area where people post. So yeah, that app is so annoying. It will text you every freaking alert for something free, and it's usually trash. Yeah, that's like free something alerts. I forgot what it's called. Lone Star, what's up? Gosh, what is that? Freebie alerts. That's what it's called. It just will text the crap out of you. It drove me crazy, so I just deleted it. Oh yeah. I learned a trick the other day, so I'm not going to say anything. I got to find out how if it's going to work because I did my first one, so now I'm just going to wait and we'll see. Yeah, we have all that. We don't call them charity shops over here, but I know you guys, you might over there. Wait, say that again. If you have to send message to person, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, don't give your address up. You should never share any of your personal information in messages with anybody. Nope. There's someone going around because they messaged me and they're like, hey, I do business logos. Send me a text message. And I'm like, yeah, no, delete. Because you can't delete those. Oh, you can delete the sending, but it doesn't really delete the message. Let's see. Sometimes on my phone, the messages come through here. Hey, Savannah Lynn, how you doing? What's up, Bowtie? Oh, no, on your cell phone you could do that, but on Whatnot you can't. You can't report messages as junk on here. Yeah, good. On your cell phone, if you get text messages that are weird, don't reply to them. Just report as junk and block. Yeah, because they can get your ping information. I do. I use my iPhone 14 Pro Max, so it's not the latest one. It's like 2 years old. And then I use my laptop, my MacBook Pro, and then but I have a big monitor right here that I use so I could see, and then I have a couple windows open with it. When I first started, I only did my phone, and then I would list just with my laptop. And it worked for me. It really worked for me, and you always just start with your phone first, and then once you're going, like preload everything first, like from your computer or your tablet. And then when you go live on your phone, just be using your phone to just hit run. So my screen is attached to your laptop. Yeah, that's how laptops are. I have a screen on it with a keyboard, like a regular laptop. And then a cable plugs in, one of these kind of cables. It plugs in. Well, this is for video, but this plugs into part of it, except it's USB-C. And then the other end of it goes to my monitor, which is Thunderbolt. And then it projects the image. So I have one here. Well, this is a computer I'm fixing right now. I have to take it apart and do open heart surgery on it. Yeah, so I have like two 27-inch screens. It's nice and big. But I've only been using one of them lately, so I don't turn the other one on. Oh, I didn't even see what you said, Posh Bim. You know why it didn't pop open on my phone? There's some bad things that go around in those messages. That's right. I have a lot of friends that will reply back F you or whatever, and don't do that. Yeah, they can get your info so easy. It is easier because I have a mouse, so if I just double tap, it zooms in and the chat's huge, like big enough that I could actually see it and it moves. So when I do Coffee Talk, I have it so instead of it being like 9 point or 10 point in size, um, it's probably like 18, maybe 20. I can make it even bigger if I want. Oh my gosh, the small screens are the worst. And you can enlarge it. You can if you go through like um, one of the accessibility settings, but then I will go crazy on my phone because if I double tap on the screen to zoom it in, it's hard to get back into it. I've tested it all out. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you need the big screen too, Kat. I thought about getting TikTok had this HDMI monitor, and it was 20 inches or something, just a small one to have. Or no, how many was it? It was like the same size as my laptop. And I was thinking about buying that, but I'm like, you know what? I read some of the reviews, they get real hot. And so my phone is already getting hot on Whatnot. My laptop does not get hot at all, which is a good thing. So I don't know. I think I was gonna just wait. I mean, they're pretty cheap. It was like 50 or $60. But then you got to buy the cables, and the cables for it are probably like another 25, $30, right? Because it's never going to be cheap. Yeah, we were younger. We had better vision. I know. My eyes got messed up when I worked for Disney because uh, I used to do, what the hell is it called? I can't think of the process. Anyway, I opaqued film negatives for visual effects artists. And I remember I had really good eyes, and I would be in a dark room, and then I'd have the original art from the artist, and then over it they would put the negative, and I'd have to opaque out every freaking imperfection. So you'd be going back and forth. Yeah, it was awesome. It was way before digital, and then digital came out, and they could literally press a button, boop, and it would clean it. But I had to do it manually for hours. So whatever the artist drew, and I remember one time it was like, so for every second of film there was 24 sheets. So I remember getting stacks and stacks, and I'd be in this room for like 8 or 10 hours. And it was a lot of fun because I could play music and I could do whatever. They didn't care. But there was a production time, so then they would take that and turn it over to film. But it was a lot of fun. But then after that, I remember maybe like 10 years later, my eyes, I was like, oof. So then I never wore glasses at all growing up. Not until I probably hit 40, 38, 40. Then I had to get glasses. And very, like, low. Yeah, it was an awesome job. I worked at Disney in Burbank on the lot. And then they eventually, that whole team went to digital because we didn't have digital. And they offered me to work there, but I didn't. I didn't want to. I was going to go do this other thing called virtual reality and basically be like a programmer to create motion graphs. And I didn't know anything about it. They like literally taught me how to do it. And that was really a fun experience. We did the first virtual reality roller coasters. I still have a picture of the cart. It was a lot of fun, but Disney was pretty fun. It's just a different mentality. What's up, Jen? How you doing? Yeah, I mean it's just experience. And yeah, what's going on? You got your show today? Should be sleeping. I know the feeling. Mostly short projects. So the guy that I ended up working for, I worked for him for about 5 years. He was a he was the crane camera operator uh, at Disney, and then I was like his rotoscoping assistant. That's what they used to call it, rotoscoping, because we would have to literally turn the film for every frame from the film and make prints. So we worked on a bunch of movies, and I think I was there for a year at Disney, and then he started his own business doing the virtual reality thing. So that was oh god, that was like 8 years. It was a great job, but unfortunately, we had one guy in the group that was an idiot, and let's just say the people that were Las Vegas people came over to take a tour for investing, and they pretty much stole all the ideas and put it in their casino because he was a dummy and didn't have them sign a confidentiality agreement, and he wasn't supposed to take people there, and he did. But some of the things they never were able to get. Yeah, and I was the person like I had all the contracts on our. We had like a huge room, and it had like the contracts for. You have to sign it if you came in the building. Yeah, you couldn't see anything, but because we had a big conference room we built, you had to actually like sign it. It is a trip. You work there? It's a different mindset, mentality. Yeah. And the guy at the time that I worked for, he was cool. He wasn't like a head honcho up there, but they wanted to keep me there. And I really didn't want to work there. Like I was like, eh. He ended up running the whole organization. He was kind of a dick. He was kind of a dick. Yeah. You worked for Radio Disney on Tour? Crazy NDA. Yeah. Is it for life? I have an NDA for life from a famous person. Yeah, it's for life. Isn't it crazy? Yeah. My other NDA just expired like last year for somebody, but I won't talk about them anyhow because they're very litigious. So yeah, I was like a personal assistant for someone really famous. Yeah, like really famous. And I used to talk about that on my whatnot. Yeah, but they were like a heroin addict, so that's why I have an NDA. Yeah, they can. They're not legal really anymore. Welcome in. What's up, Tara? Hey, Tam. Like, what are you gonna change to say anything right? You could literally talk about it on the internet, just not write your name. It's crazy. When you go on live, do you turn off notifications? I turn off all my notifications anyhow now because I get so many. I follow like 13,000 people, and I bookmark everybody to help them. And I just can't get the alerts on my phone. It'll blow up my phone, so I turn them off. To be honest, it was always your dream to work for Disney. Well, they're quacking nuts, man. Let me tell you. I know a lot of. I used to know a lot of visual effects artists there. I still know some. They love it. They love it. It's definitely an interesting culture. And there's also Disneyland, and then there's Disney. Two different mentalities and mindsets. I worked at Disney, the lot in Burbank, at 500 Buena Vista. I still remember my phone number to my office area. It's gone now. They redid the whole thing. Oh, you got sent over here? Well, welcome. Who sent you? Disney World. Is it you live over there? I wouldn't want to work in a theme park. I mean, even though it'd be really fun, I'd get fired for eating all the snacks. Which one's better if you've never been in any of them? Well, I personally thought Disneyland here is better than Magic Kingdom, even though they're different, in my opinion. But I do love Epcot snacks. Yes, I do love Epcot. I think Epcot is pretty awesome. It's got the whole around the world thing. I don't know. It was kind of my vibe. And then we went in 2018. We took our kids. Oh, Marcia sent you over? Right on. Tomorrow morning, I do my chat all about whatnot. You should come to it. It's called Coffee Talk. Yeah, it's called Coffee Talk. Tonight, we're just hanging out and chat. My sister did a thing in college where she got to be friends of the characters. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. What character was she? That's pretty cool. Yes, the one in California is the yeah, definitely Horizon Hill Vintage. Nice to meet you. And if you guys follow me, I always follow back. I'll follow you right now. The one here opened in 1955. I think I only know, because I'm from California. Disneyland is better than Disney World. Disney World looks fake compared to Disneyland. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to get inside. They remodeled everything, so you have to take the damn tram. You got to park. You got to pay a shitload of money to park there. Thank you, Maple. Stitch on Duck and a couple others I can't remember. That's so cool. I knew some of those character people. Like from my high school, some of the kids did those kind of similar thing. And that's a whole other level. That's like drama club, like they're talented kids. And then they become a character or a princess. I know a princess, a real Disney princess. She makes bank. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? She is like, she's what character is she? She is yeah, I'm still here. But I'm gonna go buy one. Go get my beauty sleep. Because I have coffee talk in the morning. Mini dancers. My friend wrote, well, she didn't. I think she's still doing it. She's she does Snoopy at Knott's Berry Farm. She's like the choreographer. That's what she does. So she set up like the Christmas one. Yeah. Or whatever. Snoopy on Ice. That's what it is. I could tell you some things about a princess. Yeah, I was gonna say which one my friend is, but I'm not. She's one of like five. They have five different ones. Uh-oh. Yeah, you have to learn everything, like, cause you. Yep, the lore of it and everything. Oh yeah, because I forgot. You work. Did you work here in California, Terwin? You think he regrets? You think George Lucas regrets selling Star Wars to Disneyland for what, $9 billion? I don't think he does. National tour. Oh right, that's right. I forgot it was the radio. Oh wow, look at that. STEM Girls Camp. Uh huh. He did. He said that. I would be. I'm really surprised. They changed it so much. I know my husband and I have these conversations about. He's not. We're not super Disney people because I work there, so I get it. But my husband is like not a fan, and he hates that they owned Star Wars because he said they ruined it, and they're milking it and ruined the whole series. But the fans love it. Yeah, the fans love it. That's pretty cool, Posh Pam. Posh Pam, you're the mod. I know, I know. Same. I know. The first three were good. The second three were like, eh. And then what was it? Several years, and then all of a sudden it was like, what they do? Three more? I really don't know how many are in the whole thing. 50 now? No, I know it's not that many. 15 to 15, 19. Oh, for the new revise. Yeah, they're not done. They'll probably make about six more. And then when everybody dies and then it's passed on to their kids, they'll remake the original ones. No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. He just never been a fan of it. Because there's people that are like really diehard Disney people. Like they got the season passes, they wear all the Disney stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your thing. You love it. I don't love it that much. But I think it's I worked there. I used to. I used to like all the characters. And I mean, the characters are so cool. But then when I worked there and I started going to like all the premieres and all the seeing the backside, I was like, not into that much. I mean, it's still fun to be on the lot. She's a real, yeah. I have some friends on here and whatnot that I've met that are like love everything Disney. They buy everything. I like to go to Disneyland. Yeah, you don't need to be all over your house. I don't have anything in my house Disney. I take it back. Right behind me up on my shelf, I have a tiny little black and white 1900s Minnie Mouse that was my mom bought me. It's just a little PVC figure, but that's it. Yeah, I don't have any. Maybe I have a patch from when I was a kid when I went there from my little denim jacket that says Dorothy because that's my name. Yeah, but never. My mom, she liked Daisy Duck. That was it. My sister, though, she's the Disney one, I think. Yeah, so she might have, not now, but she had the passes and all that stuff. Or maybe she didn't have the passes, but they went a lot. That's cool. But my parents were already grown ups when Disneyland opened up because I had older parents. So because Disneyland opened up in August 17th, I think August 17th, 1955. I had the pass until COVID-19. They changed the pass, you know that? They changed that pass. A lot of my friends canceled theirs because they had the old school season. Hey Faith, how you doing? You have a Daffy Duck holding a sign that says Wabbit season, but that's about it. Yeah, they did, and that's why he canceled. Yeah, they got very greedy. They also, one thing I don't like about the park is when you have a child with needs, autistic children that maybe can't stand in line stuff, they make it very difficult. It used to be much easier to go on rides. They really don't favor. Same thing with Universal now. They just changed their pass because people abused it. Yeah, so they use like a third party company now to like verify you have a disability. It's ridiculous. What are you talking about? Life. I could say something else. Yeah, we're just talking about Disney and things. I know. Yeah. When parent like I had my friend had season passes for I don't know how many years, but she had like the top of the line tier. And so her daughter was in a wheelchair because she has cerebral palsy, and so she doesn't walk. She can't walk. I mean, she can now a little bit, but she's like 19. And this was probably maybe five. Would they change it 5 years ago? So she did it about 6 years ago when they first changed their disability pass, where you literally had to be in a wheelchair for you to be able to use the accessibility pass. So she was there one day and they were like, "Oh, yeah, we can't refresh it." And she's like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Yeah, we have to have the proof from your doctor." She's like, "My kid's sitting in a wheelchair. She's definitely disabled. You can look and you can tell." Yeah. And so she was done. And she was probably spending 5 grand a year on those season passes for two people. So she said, "That's it." She wrote a whole thing. It was published and everything about Disney. Yeah. And she was a diehard. Now, nope. She goes to Knott's Berry Farm. They're more friendly that way. Even though their park isn't, it is disheartening. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. We went like a year and a half ago, and it was so stressful. It was so hard to get that handicap access pass because you go to get it. You used to be able to just get a piece of paper. You're in the park already. No, I had to go to the locker, get the ticket because they got to scan the ticket. You can't put the ticket on the app because it wouldn't work. Like when you have a kid that can't, it's very stressful. Like it wasted like 2 hours of our day. Yep. So I was like, screw the park. Yeah. So, other parents take two, three kids who have needs or that are in wheelchairs and stuff. They make it very difficult. And they don't like give you any info. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, it was too much. It wasn't right. The lines don't bug me because when you have the I think they call it direct access pass, you don't have to wait in line, depending on your disability, of course. It's not. They don't make it. And then they're like, you can't be mad at the people that work there. It's really not their fault because they're just following the rules. But it's like, I'm like, why wasn't it on my app? I should be able to scan my ticket or like choose. Nope. So we're like, we don't really care. We went to Universal instead the next time, and it was better. Yeah, but they also use like a third party company now, and you got to give your social security. It's ridiculous. I'm like, screw that. We're just not going to go. Yeah, they want you to go through the third party to prove you're disabled. Yeah, but she can't walk it anymore. My mom's the same way. Good night, Olga. Sweet dreams, my friend. I'm going to be rating somebody here in about 8 minutes. Yeah, I got to go to bed too. I got to be up and pretty soon here, and it's still early actually. Yeah, I mean it's one bummer thing. I wish they would get their heads out of their asses and make it a little bit more accessible for everybody. Oh, to bring the cart to her. They wouldn't let her rent her cart and bring it to her. Yeah. I mean, we all have different experiences about it, but I just thought, man, it was ridiculous. Yeah. So ridiculous. It's like, I mean, I get the liability. I get that they get sued all the time, or at least people pretend like try to sue them for the dumbest shit. And I mean, I get that part of it, But on the other end, you go early, you get there earlier, and yeah, they don't. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I wanted to see if I didn't miss anything in chat there. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kat. It's like my mom. She used to love going to Disneyland. She hasn't been in years 'cause she can't walk. And then if you rent the wheelchair, it's like freaking small fortune. She has a scooter, so and I think they were like, you can't bring the scooter in here last time. I don't know about that. I'd be surprised if they settled that much. That's pretty crazy. Rent your name and drive it over to her. Yeah, that's crazy. Fishing with Gramps. What's up? Cute little logo you got there. What's up, Shabin? J Hammer. Anybody have a show today? Hmm. Yeah, it's too bad that the I know they try to make those rules because from people abusing it because there's people that come in with like fake handicap passes, just so they can get on the right. It's terrible. Lamb chop dog toy. There you guys go. You need all the dog treats, toys, maybe plush, dog toys. Go right there to Nurse Sarah. She's got it all. She'll be on for like 12 hours. How long's your show? Lamb chop dog. Now I'm gonna have to come. What time's your show? And you're still up too. You're what time is it there right now? Oh yeah, you're like an hour ahead. You're mountain time right now. No, we're the same time right now, I think. My mom doesn't even ride most of the rides. She just liked to be there. Yeah, exactly. The same. Okay. Uh-oh, you're so hungry. You're hungry? What sounds good? The dog trees? I missed it. I know, I got hungry now. And I ate a lot. My daughter cooks so good tonight. You're hungry now? But you're wrapped up in wool. You're 44 layers of wool. Oh man. Well, I think I'm gonna raid. I'm do better about saying, oh, I think I'm gonna raid, and then 2 hours later we're still talking. You know, my eyes are closing. It sounds so hot. It does. I'm gonna get a hot flash from the 44 layers of wool. I have no wool in my house, just those wool socks. Yeah, I can't either. Instant, instant breakout of sweat when I hear the W word. But you're cozy. You're cozy though. So funny when you said that. What were you wearing? You wearing? You had a blanket that's wool, right, and some socks. Why don't you just get one of those long sweater dresses? So you're like all, but in wool and some wool leg warmers. I would die. I would have to be in it. Yeah, it would be my funeral. Yes, that would be it. I would feel exactly like that. Yeah, I would be done. Gosh, I'm getting hot thinking about it. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. Like after I had my son, I don't know, maybe moms know what I'm talking about. So after you have a baby, if you're nursing them and stuff, you still feel their body temperature, right? And when it's been a long time, but when my son was a little bit younger and he'd just stand by me and I'm like, damn, you're making me hot, get away. Or like sometimes I'll have his blanket on him and it makes me hot being in the same room, not even near him. Just like he's way over there in the living room. Well, all right, all right. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. What's going on? Thank you for the raid. Everybody follow well, all right. Did you have a good show? We're just hanging out, shooting the breeze. We're actually gonna raid somebody here in like 2 minutes. Just get an adult wool onesie with footsies and a hoodie. That's like a rap song, Tina. Just get an adult woody. Just get an adult woody is what I said. Oh, that sounds really hot. I need those pajamas? Okay, they were like Halloween costumes. And thank you, Ashman. And they were like pajamas, but they were like that wool like material. Oh, God, I couldn't do those. Oh, you're welcome. Right on. So good show then. I'm glad. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do the wool. And I'm going to be thinking about your wool there. Or any of the blankets that the texture is like kind of scratchy. Yeah. Not scratchy, but just rough, not, you know. Like I like chenille. Yeah. Especially when it's cold, I like chenille because then it's even colder. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Why would you want to do jewelry? Just put on all the wool you can find and sell snacks. I'm telling you, snacks is like a pretty good category. But my only thing is like if you ship like chips, and then what if you have sodas? So how do you pack that up? Oh, sodas? Okay. Never, ever, ever you guys ship sodas. Don't do that. Sometimes the earrings can make you too warm. You know why I tell you guys not to do the sodas? Because a lot of people don't know this. So if you ship it and it goes across the country, it's going in an airplane. Shake them first and put them in the box. Yeah. Somebody sent me a root beer and they wrapped it up really good. They're the sweetest. And I got my box. I got a huge box and they wrapped so many cute snacks for me. And then 80s dude got the bronze. It was kind of crazy. So I was sitting here, I cut open the box and it was just like a bunch of there was some glass and different things. So when I looked, there was a can of root beer. And I was like, oh cool. It was really cold. And then there was like little snackies and then my items. All of a sudden I heard boom, like about 30 minutes later. Thankfully they had it wrapped up or I could have got hurt. The can was in a billion pieces in the bag. And because they taped it so much, it kept it together. The soda was everywhere though. Yeah. They're not supposed to ship soda. It would have blown up outside. It cracked the one vase I got. I got a swung vase, it cracked it. Yeah. New sellers, they didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, and it was during it wasn't during the winter. It was kind of like in the spring. Shaking prevents it. I didn't know that I didn't realize the soda was in there. It was just wrapped in a thing. I saw it. I didn't think about it, to be honest. I need a bunch of grannies. Here, it's like we're gonna make a wanted ad and whatnot for you. Grannies. I need you to knit me some inventory of some wool nose warmers. Then you're set. All right. Next time I'll definitely leave it outside. Because I know some stuff you got to do it at room temperature. It's got to, acclimate to the like especially with glass. You don't open it for a couple days. I cut it open, but there was like my swung vase was part of the package was off, but that is what do you call it? It was in another box, but part of it was like ripped. Yeah. Some sellers have those warning stickers on it. It says if you received glass, leave it out at room temperature for 4 hours so it acclimates and then open it. Oh, I don't know. To me, that seems like it. like it would shake, like, fizz out more. So maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Did you really, Tina? I just joke, gives. You're make everyone feel hot. Want a coca? Hot water bottle? All right, let's see who's on. We're gonna do some raiding right now. Oh, today our friend is let's see. Lynette is their 2-year anniversary today. And then we got Tweet Code doing crafts. Good night, you guys. It was really fun. I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid, or you guys go to bed, whatever you want to do. Where do you guys want to go? Do you want to go to Tweet Co? She does pretty good ASMR when she reads. She's in craft supplies. We can go there. I'm looking for people that really have a low amount. Or we can go to Lynette. Or Lynette. Yeah, I love Tweetco. I just rated Lynette last night. So let's go over to Tweetco. Yeah, let's go visit our friend Tweetco. I did the Tweetco challenge back in November last year. I only made 20 days. So here we are finishing up the 365 project. This is day 127. See you later. Anyway, you guys give yourself some grace. Take care. Self care. I'm going to go do some self care and dive into my bed with my satin sheets because it's hot. Good night.